What's going on, man? Yeah, haven't seen you in a while. What's up, guys? My name is Dirk Deadeye. I post videos on the internet every once in a while, and I don't know, depending on what kind of mood swing I'm having. I'm in a manic low right now. I'm just kind of like chilling out, just, whoa, I don't really want to, I don't know. Sometimes I get really depressed and I don't want to make videos. I haven't had a manic high in a long time. I'm kind of waiting for it. I mean, I'm kind of overdue, you know? When's it gonna come around? That's what I gotta say. Anyway, I was gonna labor this point about, me enjoying a Tonight Show bit where the couple was at the gas station and the dude was singing and his wife came out and was singing because in the gas pump there was that little screen with with the news playing, and the newscaster was like in there and he was like, hey, like breaking down the fourth wall, like, I can actually see you in there. I live in this gas pump. Yeah. Why don't you sing some karaoke for me? I'll give you a free tank of gas. Dude was singing and it was great. I thought it was hilarious. It was good. Fucking Jay Leno. It was actually good. I don't like Jay Leno, man. People do like Jay Leno, and that's fine. If you like Jay Leno, good for you. I don't like him. I don't really watch TV anymore. I don't like much TV anymore. But that's not important right now. And I'm not a Letterman fan either. And I don't like Conan. Conan just looks weird. People with red or blonde hair should not grow beards. Not the blonde beard. It just looks strange. It's weird. It's like, oh, what is that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I got this black, I got this Leonidas starter kit going on here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me being a beardist. I'm a beard elitist. But people like that are like that guy from Mythbusters, him, like, when he's got a beard, it's creepy. It's like, ah, God, get away from me, you diddler. Don't you diddle me. Diddle you. Diddle you so hard. But anyway, so I've been playing a lot of WoW. Playing a lot of that World of Warcraft. If any of you have played World of Warcraft, why I've been having so much fun is because I'm usually always a tank. And a tank is like a guy that like says, here, hit me, ah! And everything's like, fuck this guy. It's like you got a sign. You're like John McClane in the beginning of the third Die Hard movie. You got that sign on. Everybody's just coming to you, right? And the warlocks and everything are like the police, and they're just like, psh, psh. But they wouldn't be shooting them. But you know what I'm saying? It's like they're not really. They don't care what's going on over here. They're more interested in this guy acting the fool. So that was me. Like, hey, I'm not saying I'm a racist or anything. Don't get me wrong. I hate everybody equally. That's such a tired line, isn't it? I'm not a racist. I hate everybody. Like, I don't know. I don't really hate anybody. I love people. I love differences, and calling my tolerance into question is not what this debate is all about. I mean, I have black friends. Anyway, so, okay. Anyway, so, like, always playing a utilitarian role. Like, always. Never about myself. And me personally, I think when you're, like, a DPS or someone who just does damage, like, that's all you do. You stand there and you go like, gah, gah. Or if you're troll, you're like, new troll here. Whatever. However you do it, that's how you do it. But, so I got to experience that slice of life. And I'm fucking loving it. It's great. I'm having a lot of fun. Like, I quit. The rest of the gaming, like, universe just escaped. Like, it's just out of my mind. And I'm just like, fuck it, hey, I can actually enjoy myself and play video games. That's pretty sad, isn't it? When you get to that point, that's pretty fucking sad. the fact that I'm enjoying myself because I'm not letting the rest of this like crazy world like, you know, distract me or anger me or concern me. You know, I still listen to my podcasts. Like, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I mean, it's actually kind of disturbing how many podcasts I listen to. And I'll just show you guys real quick here. All right. See that? Whoa. Oh, whatever. Look. Laser Time, Video Game Apocalypse, just Pod, Toyd, GameSpot, Gameplay, Giant Bombcast, Idle Thumbs, Invisible Walls, Rebel FM, Spawn Trap, Tapezilla, KB Mod Podcast. You know, that's a lot. They're all really good too. I think of any of those, I would like my number one favorite is Idle Thumbs, really, because they're people that work at Double Fine and who's the other Double Fine and who did damn it, Double Fine and the people that did Walking Dead. Why is that name escaping me? Why does my face look so red? I know it's not that red, but that wall is also not pink. So there's a weird color contrast thing going on. I assure you I am not red in the face. Double Fine and Telltale. That's it, Telltale. Oops, lost. There we go. And they're totally, you know, if you're going to listen to any podcast about gaming, if you could only listen to one podcast, that's the one I'd recommend. I don't know, I know people that are on a few podcasts, and they're probably not watching this, but if they are, they're like, oh, why didn't you mention my podcast? That's not very nice. Sorry, guys. I think when you listen to something, it should really just all be... I think it should just... Because it's positive. There's nothing... They're not angry about anything. They're all just totally chill about it. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just going off on a tangent, and... Honestly, if you came here looking for any kind of substance or some sort of a point, I really don't have one for you. Unless you just want to like just scoop all this stuff up and roll it in a ball and form it into something and put it in a kiln and pull it out and see what you get, then hey, more power to you. But I don't have the answers for you. All I got is I just want you to take a journey with me. And as to how my mouth makes things come out of it, because I'm just a wealth of verbal diarrhea. If that makes any sense. As I'm looking at this camera. But, so I was having a lot of fun watching World of Warcraft, or playing World of Warcraft. And... finally, like, I was on, it was a day off or something. I come home early from work and I fire up Twitter and I actually read it. I'm actually like looking in there and digging out, and, running my finger, like how I usually do things. I look at things like, I look at it like a magnifying glass and just like, this is how I am. I can't help it. I'm kind of obsessive when I'm looking into things. Someone sent me a DM. I'm not really interested in that right now. That can wait. But so what I gathered from all that is people. I think we're losing touch. I think people that talk about that are like that are passionate about games or talk a lot about games. I think. I think we have all lost touch. We've lost touch with what exactly we're here for. And I touched on this a lot in my podcast. I used to always say, why are we having console wars? Why is it always PC versus console? Why is it Call of Duty versus Battlefield? Why can't we just be happy? Why can't we just play fucking video games and be happy? I bitch and moan about the industry. I don't like the fact that Kotick took home $60 million in bonuses when, clearly there are some things that can be improved, but that's just the way I look at, that's just the way I look at running a business. Like, I don't think if there's things out there that are wrong, but how can he see them? You know, and then I'm thinking about it. Well, what exactly is a fail? You know, and all I could think about was Call of Duty and like the previous titles where they're just not getting the right patches. It's just a hastily thrown together, you know, multiplayer, and most of the. It seems like a lot of the tender loving care goes into the single player campaign, which is just the same overplayed, overhyped, overdone fucking I mean, I don't like it, but that's just me, you know. And then I thought about it. Yeah, you know what? He still fucking knocks the. He still knocks, you know, Call of Duty, you love it or hate it, it still knocks the bottom out of everything. Just bam! When it goes on sale, it's like, god damn, it's like Tyrone and no, I'm not gonna make, I was gonna make a prison rape joke, but you know what I'm saying, like in Boondocks where he's like, you call me the health inspector, dude's dick was swinging around, it was like 9 feet long, you know, it's like that, it's just like someone just pulls a lead pipe out, just goes, pow, Call of Duty, motherfucker. What you gonna do now? My seat just went backwards. But you know what I'm saying. It's like getting a paint can shoved, you know, no, never mind. I'm trying to be clean. I'm trying. Oh, fuck it, who cares? It's just like ramming a paint can down your throat. There we go. You know, it's just like, oh, you're gonna get, oh, yeah, get it. You know, and that's just what it does to the market. And every time, no fail. You know, you could say that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 didn't meet Call of Duty's expectations, but I'm sure it met Tomb Raider's expectations, maybe twice over. Fold that shit in half. Fold that shit into quarters. You know, damn, man. And it's just, I don't know. I guess you can't really, you know, and that's just me looking too far into it, you know, and that's just me, you know, just being like, oh, can't enjoy what I have, must get all fucking critical about shit that doesn't fucking matter, you know. And I was thinking about, you know, doing written reviews of games, and all I wanted to do, you know, was play a game and just. Blah, this is what I thought of it. And that's it. Because a lot of times when I'm reading reviews, it's just some guy, like, this guy that wants to be a developer or something. He talks like he can do it himself. It's like, just shove him in the office, be like, there you go, make a game, asshole. And he's like, okay, I'll make the best game in the world. You know, and there's a lot of guys like that. And I'm sick and tired of hearing it. I want to actually, you know, but then again, I'm like, well, why would I want to write reviews? I don't like typing. I don't like sitting in an office. I don't want to do any of that crap. And I don't want to get burned out playing games either. You know, it's something to enjoy. So I just said fuck all that. Instead, I'm going to sit here on the sidelines on my soapbox and get drunk as hell and just bitch and moan and... No, not even that. I'm not going to bitch and moan. I'm just going to speak my mind, which is a classier way of bitching and moaning, at least I think. Don't you agree? But the important thing is that, well, I don't really think there is any. Listen, all I could say is that maybe just every once in a while, when we're on Twitter, you know, after reading a review and we don't agree with it, or a new franchise comes out and you don't like it, or whatever, just put the fangs away. Sometimes I will just click on, you know, like Jim Sterling or, you know, like Jeff Kurtzman's Twitter and just read some of the replies, you know, like some of the @replies he does to random people, but I read what they said to him. That shit is fucked up. People will read a fucking review and say, fucking... You came to my house, you kicked my dog, you broke my game in half, and you said it's not fun. Fuck you, buddy! Maybe they just didn't like it. You ever thought of that? And they're just telling you that, you know, it's just... God God damn. It's just, I just wish things would just be a little bit, I think that's the moral of all this. It's just, play your goddamn games and have fucking fun, and fuck all the rest. Let's talk about how hyped we are about games. Let's talk about what we want to see in games. Let's not talk about how fucked up games are. Let the games be fucked up. It's fucked up. You can't do anything about it. It's fucked up, right? Right? All this venom and anger and anguish and fighting, is that going to fix anything? Is that going to change anything? Conversely, me, on my goddamn microphone, talking into my goddamn camera, is that going to change anything? No, it's not. I submit. Good point. But I think what I have to say has a lot less negativity behind it, because all I'm saying is be jazzed about games. I'm not saying fuck you, be jazzed. I'm just saying let's just relax. Let's just try to have fun. Did any of this make any fucking sense? I don't know. Like, am I just an idiot? Am I on to something, or should I just shut my mouth? Let me know in the comments if you've made it this far. If you've made it this far, 16 minutes, holy shit. If you made it this far, then you're amazing. If not, I totally understand, and I'm not mad at you at all. Later, guys.